And then what I want to do is, as opposed to showing you mine, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show one that I created for a client. And then I think that'll help you guys understand better what it does. So this GPT does 8 different things. So you have 8 different conversation starters with the GPT. So the first one is you have, you got a promotional right here. Let me see if I can blow this up some. Let's see. Can you guys see that better? All right. All right. So this is my GPT called Content Titan. All right. So you got 8 conversation starters here. So the first conversation starter is you got promotional posts, you have educational posts, you got community engagement, and then you got announcement posts. Now, what I had to do was figure out how do I get more conversation starters in this GPT. So what I did was I included some additional conversation starters here at the top. So now you have 8 total conversation starters. And then inside of each one of those conversation starters, you have additional options, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys mine, and then I'll show you what one of the clients do. So this GPT here is designed to create pretty much all your marketing materials, all content, all of your post material. It writes TikTok scripts, it does video scripts, anything deals with content creation, it can actually do it. All right. So really, you got 8 initial conversation starters, and then inside of each one of those, you have about 8 more. So it's a total of about 64 different things that you can do with this GPT. All right. So let me show you guys an example. So one of these is content calendar. So let's start here. I'm gonna grab that and paste that in. So if you wanted to create a content calendar, you can do it with this GPT. And what it does is the first thing it asks you is, how many weeks out do you want to go? So I'm not going to go through the whole process. I'm just going to do 1 week as a demo. I'm going to say create 1 week as an example. All right, so we're just going to do an example. All right, so it's going to ask me what kind of content do I want for that week. So for my GPT, each one of these GPTs is personalized based on your content and what you want in it. All right. So for my GPT, I'm going to tell it, let's go with 1 week, 3 posts per day, and we'll run it like that. I'm just going to tell it 1 week, and we'll go with 3 posts per day. All right. So what it says is, what type of content would you like? I'm going to say, you can decide. I'm going to go ahead and let it do it on its own. But alive, I'm going to say, you can decide. We'll do that like that. So I just let the GPT do it. If you guys can see, it'll structure out an entire content calendar. Can you guys see that?
Yeah, it's amazing.
So that's an entire content calendar. Let me scroll back up. That's 3 posts per day, morning, afternoon, and evening. I could have been more specific with it, but I want to kind of rush through the process. And let's see, and it takes it all the way down to November the 19th. And that's all of my posts for the week. All right. Let's start a new conversation. All right.
Question, Adrian, while you start that next conversation.